Hello everyone and welcome to the Raymond School Fields where we are set to bring you Brockton Blazers softball. Tonight's game is an Old Silver Lake League Junior Division game featuring visiting West Bridgewater 1 and your hometown Brockton Blazers. Coaches are meeting with our umpire Cassie at home plate to go over the ground rules. And while they do that, let's check out tonight's starting lineups. For West Bridgewater, we have Leilani leading off with Aiden batting second, Brianna batting third, Mikkel batting fourth, Amelia batting fifth, Presley batting sixth, Grace batting seventh, Faith batting eighth, Lily batting ninth, Destiny batting 10th, and Gianna batting 11th. For the Blazers, it'll be Gisele leading off with Isabella in the two-hole, Ayla batting third, Zoe in the cleanup spot, Giuliani batting fifth, Olivia batting sixth, Zuli batting seventh, Cora eighth, Kendall batting ninth, Mackenzie 10th, and Jesmiah 11th. Blazers are now taking the field. Ayla will be the starting pitcher here for the Blazers. A refresher for everyone on the junior division rules. Runners are only allowed to steal second and third. They cannot steal home. They can only take one base on a stolen base attempt, even on an overthrow. There is a 4-run limit per inning. There's no drop third strikes, no infield fly rule. It is a blustery day here at the field. Wind is a little bit crazy. You're gonna hear a lot of it. We'll see how much it actually affects things out on the field. I think it's gonna affect the spectators more than the players. Not terribly cold, just the wind doesn't help. It is 65 degrees as we get ready to kick things off here. So a nice mild day, but if the wind could calm down a little bit, that would be appreciated. Coming close to winding down our spring season as well. Playoffs start this coming Sunday. Most of the teams are wrapping up their regular scheduled games this week. And we'll be looking forward to hopefully bringing you some home Brockton Blazers softball playoff games coming up. 18 Celsius for those of you north of the border. Mild 18 Celsius. All right, looks like our warm-up pitches have concluded. The Blazers are going to huddle in the circle. And we are about ready to get things underway as Leilani will step into the box to lead things off here in the top of the first. First pitch from Ayla is a little bit high and outside for ball one. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Up and away again, ball two. Ayla gets ready, and the 2-0 pitch. Popped up over toward shortstop, and it is caught there for the first out of the inning. Aiden steps in now with one away. Set to go here, and first pitch misses up high for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Pop foul and right into the camera. One moment as we try and fix our vantage point. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the count here on Aiden. Swing on a ground ball. Back to the pitcher. The throw to first, and it gets by. Aiden's going to roll into second, and she will stop there. One in scoring position now with 1 out as Brianna will step in. She swings at the first pitch and it goes up the middle and through for a hit. Aiden comes around, she will score easily, and West Bridgewater is on the board first off the RBI single by Brianna. That's going to bring Mikkel up next. Takes the pitch low, runner goes. And the throw to second is not going to be in time. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Up high, ball 2. Kayla's ready, and she delivers. High again, 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Mikkel. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Kayla's ready. A 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. It gets by the catcher, and that's going to allow Brianna to get over to third base. Count's now full, though. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that is strike 3. 2 down in the inning now. Amelia will be the hitter next. She pops the first pitch over towards first base, and it drops down foul. Everyone gets set, and the 0-1. Low. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pop back foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count now here on Amelia. Here's the pitch. Up and outside, ball 2. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will retire the side in the top of the first. West Bridgewater picks up a run, and as we go to the home half of the first inning, it's West Bridgewater 1, Brockton coming up. All right, here we go to start the bottom half of the first inning. Gisele will lead things off for the Blazers as they trail by 1. She pops the first pitch into right field, and it drops down. And leadoff runner is on here for Brockton. That's going to bring Bella up to bat next. And Gisele's down to second. Here's the pitch. Outside, runner goes. The throw down to third. And she is safe at third. Again, a reminder that runners can only take one base on a steal, and they cannot steal home. They can only get a home on a batted ball or a walk. Outside. 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Bella. Here's the pitch. Called strike over the inside corner. Three-one. Called strike 2, and the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out now in the inning as Ayla will be the next hitter. Chance to help her own cause, possibly tie this one up. Inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Outside, ball 2. Pitcher gets set. And the 2-0 pitch. Right there for a called strike. 2 balls and 1 strike, the count now here on Ayla. Pitcher winds and delivers. Up high, ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Outside, ball 4. Ayla heads down to first with the walk. That'll put runners at the corners here, as Zoe will be the next batter. First pitch misses outside. Ayla goes, and there will be no throw. The 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. Pitcher gets set, and she delivers the 2-0. Down and in, 3 balls and no strikes now here on Zoe. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. box. And here comes the 3-1 pitch. Fly ball out to right field, and it goes over the right fielder's head. 1 run is in. Ayla's being waved around. Zoe's going to try to head to third, and she will pull in there with a 2-run triple. And the Blazers are now on top by a run. Giuliani will be the next batter. She takes a pitch outside for a ball. Pitcher gets ready. And the 1-0 pitch. Called strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Down and in. 2 balls and 1 strike to count here on Giuliani. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2 over the outside corner. Evens it up at 2 apiece. The 2-2 pitch. Misses low and outside. The count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Called strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. That's going to bring Olivia up to bat next. Blazers trying to get this 3rd run across here. Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 0-1 is outside. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Now the count here on Liv. Gets ready. She winds and delivers. Ground ball, foul off the third base side. Evens the count up at 2 apiece. It's ready. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Inside, and the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. Liv heads down to first with a walk. That's going to once again put runners at the corners, as Zuli will step up next. She swings and misses at the first pitch. Runner goes, no throw. Liv will take second on the defensive indifference. Here's the 0-1. Outside. The 1-1 pitch. Misses low and away, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike now, the count here on Here's the pitch. Low, ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here on the bottom of the first. The Blazers up by a run. The payoff pitch misses low, and that's going to load the bases. Bases full of Blazers for Cora here. First pitch misses outside. The 1-0. Outside for ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Outside, ball 3. Three balls and no strikes to count on Cora. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 4, and that's going to walk home a run. Third run of the inning comes across for the Blazers as Kendall will be the next batter. First pitch to her, misses outside. Here's the 1-0. Low and inside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Outside, 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Kendall. Here it comes. Up high, ball 4. That's going to bring home another run. As McKenzie will be the next batter. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Forgot earlier when we went over the rules, as that pitch misses down low, that it's 5-run limit per inning, not 4. 4 is the minor run limit. The 1-1 pitch. In there for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count here on McKenzie. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Called, strike 3, and that will bring the first inning to a close. But not before the Blazers pick up 4 runs. And as we go to the second inning, it's Brockton 4, West Bridgewater 1. we're ready to start the second inning here as Presley will lead things off. She takes the first pitch outside for a ball. The 1-0. Up high, ball 2. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out towards right field, and it drops down. The throw to first, not in time. Good effort there all around by the Blazers, but it's a leadoff single for Presley. It's going to bring Grace up next. She lines one towards first, and it's foul. The 1-0 pitch. Misses low. It gets by the catcher, and Presley heads down to second. Inside. 2 balls and a strike now the count here on Grace. Here's the pitch. Grounded over towards second base. It's fielded there. The throw to first is not handled cleanly, and the runner's safe. Runners now at the corners here. Nobody out, as Faith will be the batter. She takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Runner goes, and she'll get there with no throw. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Low, ball 2. Line towards first, and it's foul. Good try by Zoe, but she couldn't quite come up with it. 2 balls and a strike now the count here on Faith. Here's the pitch. Misses high, ball 3. Here it comes. Up high for ball 4, and that walk will load the bases. That's going to bring Lily up to bat next. She grounds the first pitch over to second. It's fielded there, and no play to be made. Run comes in to score, and the lead is cut to 2. Going to bring Destiny up to bat next. Swing and a miss it for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, and it's going to get through into the outfield. One run comes in to score. A second runner is being waved around. And she will score as well. As another 2 runs come across for West Bridgewater, excuse me. On the RBI single by Destiny. That's going to bring Gianna up to bat. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 1. Up and in, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Outside. 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Gianna. That's ball 4. Missed it a 3rd run and come in to score on that last play. So West Bridgewater now actually leads by 1. It's going to bring the top of the order up with Leilani. Still nobody out in the inning. She takes the first pitch up high for a ball. The 1-0. High, ball 2. It gets by the catcher. The runner's going to try and go to third. The throw is not in time. That pitch misses low. It's now 3 balls and no strikes here on Leilani. Pitch. Right there for a called strike. Runner's going to try and go to second. The throw down is not in time. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Called strike 2 and the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside, ball 4. Leilani heads down to first with the walk, and that's going to load the bases up. Aiden will be the next batter. Reached on an error and scored her first time up. Pitch. Up high for a ball. Fouled off. Ayla gets set. The 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count here on Aiden. Set. Excuse me. She delivers. Fly ball out to right field, and it gets down. A run comes in, and that will be the 5th run of the inning. None of these other runs are going to matter as the inning comes to a close. And that's going to bring the top of the second inning to a close. West Bridgewater picks up 5, and as we go to the bottom half of the second inning, West Bridgewater 6, Brockton 4. Here we are back for the bottom of the second inning. Maya will lead things off here for the Blazers as they now trail by 2. Takes the first pitch outside. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In there for a called strike. Outside. 2 balls and a strike now the count here on Maya. Here's the pitch. Called. Strike 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Inside. Ball 4 sends her down to first on the walk. As the top of the Brockton order comes up here in the form of Giselli. She singled her first time up. Back towards the pitcher. Hot shot. No, the tag wasn't applied at second. And that puts runners at first and second now, as Bella will be the next hitter. She squares to bunt. She fouls it off. A lot of excitement. People not hearing the call of foul. She's ready. Outside, ball one. The throw to third, and she's safe. Pitcher gets ready. Here's the 1-1. She squares again, and she fouls it back. 1 ball and 2 strikes now, the count here on Bella. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2, and Selly heads down to second. Runners of the corners now here. Here's the 2-2. It goes behind her, and the count's now full. Here's the payoff pitch. Down and in, ball 4. Bella heads down, and the bases are loaded full of Blazers. Ayla will be the batter. She walked and scored her first plate appearance. First pitch misses inside. Here's the 1-0. Right there for a called strike. Here's the 1-1. Outside. 2 balls and a strike now, the count here on Ayla. Here comes. Strike 2 over the inside corner. Here's the 2-2. Called strike 3. 1 out now in the inning. That's going to bring Zoe up to bat. She tripled and scored her first time up. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count now here on Zoe. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Low, ball 3. The count's now full. Get set. And the payoff pitch. High and outside for ball 4, and that's going to bring home a run. Giuliani will be the next batter as the Blazers are cut the lead to 1. First pitch is a called strike over the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. Low and inside for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Outside. 2 balls and a strike now the count here on Gilly. Here's the pitch. Popped over towards second base. And it gets through into the outfield. Oh, no, it didn't. Sorry, the second baseman had it, and she made the tag. But 2 runs did come in to score. And the Blazers now back on top. Olivia, the batter. She takes the first pitch down and in. Runner goes. The throw to second. Not in time. Liv walked and scored her first time up. Outside, ball 2. Runner, whoa, bluffs. Here's the 2-0. Swung on and missed. It gets by the catcher. And Giuliani gets over to third. 2 balls and a strike now the count here on Liv. Here's the pitch. High, ball 3. Pitcher set and delivers the 3-1. Called strike 2 over the outside corner. Count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Misses outside for ball 4, and Liv heads down to first with the walk. Runners at the corner now, Fazuli. She walked in her first plate appearance. Here's the pitch. Runner goes, called strike. The throw down to second is not going to get her. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball. Discussion with the coach about the runner leaving early. That one misses down and in. 2 balls and a strike now the count here on Zuli. Pitcher gets set. She winds and delivers. Inside, ball 3. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. High and outside, ball 4. Zuli heads down to first, and the bases are loaded once again. Cora will be the batter. She walked her first time up. First pitch misses low. And we're going to have a conference in the circle for West Bridgewater. All right, the conference is broken up. Everyone returning to their positions. And Cora's going to step back in with a 1-0 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Always makes you feel like a genius as a coach when you go talk to the pitcher and she immediately throws a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low and inside. 2 balls and a strike now here on Cora. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 3. Pitcher set. And the 3-1 pitch. Called strike 2 over the inside corner. The count's now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded. Bottom of the second with the Blazers up by 1. And the payoff pitch. Low and outside, ball 4. That'll bring home another run. Here's the pitch to Kendall. Misses outside for a ball. A 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2.
Watch it go behind you, all right? Watch the ball the whole way. Watch the ball the whole way.
Here's the 2-0. Called strike. 2 balls and a strike now here on Kendall. Low and outside, ball 3.
Kendall, the next one, she's going to throw it good. So be ready to swing. Watch it the whole way.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Inside, ball 4. That's going to bring home the 5th run of the inning. And that's going to bring the 2nd inning to a close. Brockton picks up 5 runs, and as we go to the 3rd inning, it is Brockton 9, West Bridgewater 6. We're back here for the beginning of the 3rd inning as Brianna will lead things off for West Bridgewater, who singled her first time up. She swings at the first pitch. It's grounded over to short. The throw to first is there for the out. One down now in the inning. Zoe, the pitcher this inning here for the Blazers, excuse me. Mikkel will be the next batter. First pitch misses down low. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Line drive over to short, and it's grabbed there. Giuliani makes the play, going to her right. Our left, her right. As it's now 2 down in the inning. That's going to bring Amelia up to bat. She takes the pitch over the outside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped over towards second base, and it gets into the outfield. Amelia has a 2-out single. That's going to bring Presley up. She singled and scored her first time up. Ground ball over towards the pitcher, towards second base side. The throw to first, not in time. Slow roller, and it's an infield single for Presley, and now there's runners at first and second with 2 outs, as Grace will be a hitter. She reached on an error and scored in her first at bat. First pitch misses down and in. It gets by the catcher, and Amelia heads over to third. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Zoe has it. The throw to first is there to retire the side. No runs across for West Bridgewater, and as we go to the bottom half of the third inning, it's still 9-6 Brockton. All right, we're back for the home half of the third inning as Mackenzie will lead things off here for Brockton. She takes the first pitch up high. Here's the 1-0. Called strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count on Mackenzie. Here's the pitch. Down and in, ball 2. Here's the 2-2. High, and the count runs full. Here's the payoff pitch. And it hits there. She'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. And that's going to bring Maya up to bat. She walked and scored her first time up. First pitch misses inside for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Low, ball 2. It gets by the catcher, and Kenzie's going to head down to second. Here's the 2-0. Up high, 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Maya. In there for a called strike. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Strike 2. The count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded down the third base line. It's a fair ball. The throw to first is not going to be in time. It's an infield single. And Mackenzie ends up at third, and Maya ends up at second. 2 in scoring position now, as Giseli will be the hitter. She's singled, reached on a fielder's choice, and scored twice so far today. She pops the first pitch up towards the third base side, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Giseli's quickly in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. She swung so hard at that one, her cleat came untied. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Low and inside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the count here on Giseli. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, and the count remains 1-2. Here's the pitch. High, ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Misses high, and the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Down and in for ball 4, and Giseli will head down to first, and that'll load the bases up. Bella will be the hitter. She walked and scored her last time up. First pitch misses down and in. Here's the 1-0. Inside, ball 2. The 2-0. Called strike over the outside corner. It's 2 balls and a strike now here on Bella. Here's the pitch. High, ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Up and in for ball 4, and that's going to walk home a run. That'll extend the lead to 4. As Ayla will be the hitter. She walked and scored back in the first as she takes the first pitch down and in for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Low and inside again for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. Misses high. 3 balls and no strikes now here on Ayla. Here's the 3-0. Down and in for ball 4. That's going to bring another run on in. And Zoe will be the hitter. She's tripled and walked, scored once so far tonight. She sends the first pitch out to right field. It's down for a hit. The throw to first is not in time. A second run is going to come in to score. And it's a 2-run single for Zoe. Ayla ends up over at third. And a run comes in. Zoe's going to try and score. And she hits back to third. Giuliani will be the batter next. She reached on the fielder's choice and scored. She swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded over to third. And it hit Zoe while she was off the base. There was a little bit of confusion there, but 5 runs had come across, I think, before even that happened. All right, as we settle up here. So Brockton scores 5 runs, and as we go to the 4th inning, Brockton 14, West Bridgewater 6. All right, we're back here for the start of the 4th inning. Just to clarify what happened at the end of that last inning. First pitch to Faith is up high for a ball. She walked and scored her first time up. So when Ayla scored, that was the 5th run of the inning. So actually the inning should have ended there. So Giuliani's at bat did not count. She will lead off. Line drive over to first. It's knocked down there. And Ayla makes the play, and that's the first out of the inning. Losing track of the runs there is what happened. I think the coaches didn't realize that it was 5 runs. So Giuliani will lead off for the Blazers next inning. It's going to bring Lily up to bat. She singled and scored her first time up as she swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lined over towards second base. It's fielded there. The throw to first is in time for the out. 2 quick outs in the inning. As Destiny will be the next batter. She singled and scored her first time up. She swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. So we quickly ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Foul back. Count remains, no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 2-strike pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's strike 3, and that will bring the inning to a close. West Bridgewater goes down in order, and as we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning, it remains Brockton 14, West Bridgewater 6. All right, ready for the bottom half of the fourth inning. Giuliani will lead things off. She reached on the fielder's choice and scored her last time up. And she takes the first one off the pack. And she'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. That's going to bring Liv up to bat. She's walked and scored twice so far today. She takes the first pitch up high. Runner goes. The throw down to second is not in time. Gilly steals second. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Evens the count up at a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High, ball 2. Runner's gonna go, and she makes it to third. 2 balls and a strike now here on Liv. Pitch misses down low, ball 3. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and that's up and in for ball 4. Liv heads down to first with her third walk of the evening. That's going to put runners at the corners here as Zuli will be the hitter. She's also walked twice so far today. First pitch goes behind her, and Liv will head down to second. Here's the 1-0 pitch. High, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Down low, 3 balls and no strikes here on Zuli. Here's the pitch. All right, so it was a called strike, and the runner was called out for leaving the base early. Runner at second. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Counts now. Counts full. The payoff pitch. Lined over towards short, it drops down. And there's no play to be made. Giuliani comes in to score. And it's an RBI single for Zuli. Cora will be the next batter. She's walked twice today. First pitch misses high. Runner goes. The throw down to second is not in time. No pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Pitchers finally got the ball back in the circle. And here's the 1-1 pitch. Low and inside, ball 2. It gets by the catcher, and Zuli's going to head on over to third. 2 balls and a strike now here on Cora. Here's the pitch. Down and in for ball 3. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Up high for ball 4. Cora heads down to first. And that's going to have runners at the corners here with 1 down, as Kendall will be the hitter. She's reached base both times up today. He takes the first pitch down and in. Cora's going to try to get to second. The throw is not in time. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up high. 2 balls and a strike now here on Kendall. Here's the pitch. Misses high for ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Low and inside, ball 4. Kendall heads down to first, and that's going to load the bases up for the Blazers. It's going to bring Kenzie up. She was hit by a pitch and scored her last time up. Behind her, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and it's low for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch, fouled off. 2 balls and 1 strike now the count here on Kenzie. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2 over the inside corner. Here's the 2-2. Up high, and the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Called strike 3, and that is the second out of the inning. That's going to bring Maya up to bat. She's walked and singled and scored twice so far tonight. She takes the first pitch up high for a ball. The 1-0 misses inside for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line towards second base. The second baseman has it. The throw home is not in time. Zuli scores. And Meyer reaches on the fielder's choice. And the lead is now up to 9. Uselli steps in next. She singled, reached on the fielder's choice, and walked, scored all 3 times up as she takes the first pitch down low for a ball. Down and in for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Called strike over the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike now here on Uselli. Here's the pitch. High, ball 3. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Low and inside for ball 4. That's going to walk home another run. And that'll be 3rd run across of the inning. Bella will be the next hitter. She's walked twice and scored twice so far tonight. She swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2. Bella quickly in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. The throw to first. Uselli back safely. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that will bring the 4th inning to a close. The Blazers pick up 3 runs, and as we go to the we go to the 5th inning, should be the final inning. Brockton leads 17-6. we're back for the start of the 5th and final inning. As Gianna will lead things off. She walked her first time up as she takes a look at strike 1. Pitch misses down low for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike now here on Gianna. Pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Counts evened up at 2 apiece. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Called, strike 3, and there's 1 out here in the 5th. That gets us back to the top of the West Bridgewater order as Leilani will be with the hitter. She walked her last time up as she looks at the first pitch up high for a ball. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Misses high, ball 2. Here's the 2-0. Low, 3 balls and no strikes now here on Leilani. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's the 3-1. Fouled back and the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch, and it's low for ball 4. Leilani heads down to first with a 1-out walk. And that's going to bring Aiden up to bat. She's reached on an error twice and scored once. She takes the first pitch up high. Here's the 1-0. Popped up over towards short, and it's caught there for the out. The throw to first. Is it time for the double play that brings the game to a close? The teams are going to line it up. As they go through the line, and will congratulate each other for a game well played. We take a look at the final score of tonight's game. It's Brockton 17, West Bridgewater 1. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We appreciate having you join us, and we look forward to seeing you next time for some more Brockton Blazers softball.